Oh, good. This does have
There
the
we go.
3 echo, which is good because I'm actually going to need the 3 echo for what's this? The Taog. I'm not even going to attempt that. I'm not far enough in my Klingon studies to pronounce that word yet.
Yeah, Tacog. Let's go with Tacog.
Yeah, I think I'm only up to like lesson 4 or 5 on Duolingo. But I keep revisiting the normal stuff to keep my streak. So I know those beginner words real well, but the other stuff, it's hit or miss.
I can say Kapla, and that's about the extent. I
I
also,
find it very funny that Klingons have a word for wolf.
I mean, is it not just like their version of a Targ?
No, because Targ is a different word.
Ah,
One of the phrases it teaches you is the wolf and the Targ knock foreheads.
okay.
Their word for wolf, I believe, is Naviao.
Yep, you're
So that's fun.
very educated in Klingon.
Now, the thing that throws me with Klingon is their grammar is all over the place.
Well, it's questionable how well thought out it was. I think they started making the Klingon language in like what, the 80s, during
They made it for the motion picture. James Doohan made it. Scotty made it.
which is 79, or is that, or is we still talking the 80s for motion picture? I can't
It,
remember.
it might have been very early 80s. It was close. I think the Next Generation happened within the first 3 movies. So it was close to the 80s if it wasn't the 80s.
Hmm. Okay, so I guess we have to roll off for initiative first.
Second, I think Lura needs 2 Latinum. That's the other thing. This is one of the lowest Latinum games I've ever played. Oh, that's why. Can you promote me so I can copy paste stuff?
Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
I'm I'm sitting here wondering why my copy paste isn't working. There we go.
Aha. Okay, I've just noticed the dice are different. I think it
About to
has.
say, yeah, you've got some jeweled dice.
Oh yeah, that's my custom dice, but I think I'm gonna have to. I think for the in the interest of this game, because I think these new dice have extra coding in, I'm gonna scrap my dice. Unless I can, hang on. Oh, I can just do this actually. Do do do. Custom
Those look like some of my old Magic the
image.
Gathering dice that I first bought, the green ones. Which is to say a D20 and a D10.
Oh god, it's gonna take me ages to find it. Never mind. I will use the standard dice for today. So right, roll in.
Yep. Let me move these back a little bit.
Ooh, I think I might be winning initiative. Only just though. 3 against 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take this loss if it means I get to win later.
Wow.
Time to
I will.
put the shields up that I'll never use.
Yeah, that's true.
If my shields come into play, something terrible has happened.
Planet time. Let's try and place it there. Cool.
Alright. So you only have... Okay, you've got them. 2 of the piracies or 3?
2. And you can distinguish the different Gorn by the one with the red head, one with the blue head, and then the other one's the Greshroll.
Oh, neat. All right. So I've got 778.
Okay. Uh, you've got your obstacles first.
All right. Why did I grab the bag?
Didn't whip it out fast enough, I guess.
I'm sitting here looking at him like, wow, that's an interesting base. Is that to show the range? Oh no, I'm just an idiot. All right.
So is that 2 stations and a derelict, yeah?
Yeah,
You happy with those placements?
more or less, yeah.
Just move that one in slightly, and then, yeah, I'll lock them for you.
Yeah, my ability to pre-plan in Star Trek is really bad compared to what I can do in HeroClix.
I haven't played HeroClix, I must admit.
They have a version on Tabletop Simulator. It's functional. Uh, I mostly complain because the figures are really crap. Like they don't have a 3D model. It's just like a stand with a picture on it, you know.
Oh, that's a shame,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's fully playable. And I probably know enough of the rules still to teach it to someone with only minor refreshers. But no, you can do some amazing stuff. Like I play a lot of finesse there.
Yeah.
Like the way I built the NX, that's how I play HeroClix. I am the reason several rules have been changed.
Oh god, okay.
There is something called the rule of three because of me and players like me, where you can only increase or decrease a stat by 3 points.
So basically
Because I
similar
found a way.
to Attack Wing then, I suppose, in that sense.
Yeah. Oh, Attack Wing took it from HeroClix because I would add 9 damage to Spider-Man and one-shot Superman with him.
Right, okay.
Or it's like, okay, let me just bump my range up to a 14 on a 24 square map and just shoot you from places you cannot possibly hit me from.
Yikes.
Or like, oh, it's the end of my turn. I'm gonna give myself a 30 defense. Have fun rolling a crit.
Right, so with the new format for this tournament, the person I think who doesn't have initiative gets to choose the side of the board, I believe. So it's up to you if you want to stay your side of the board or if you want to switch to the other side.
I'll stay here. It doesn't really matter to me much.
Okay.
Actually, no, I will place over there.
Yep.
Nah, never mind. I'll stay here.
You sure?
Indecisive. I'll just run
Okay.
with it. If I lose, I lose.
I had planned for both scenarios, so it doesn't really matter to me, but yeah. Okay. So next up it is the placement of our ships. So what was your lowest?
Evan.
Okay, so it is actually my Khan first, who deploys at 6.
Yeah, basically, you being over there with lure and such would be a pain. But given my speed, my firing arcs, and my sensor echoes, I'm not super concerned about it.
Right, so can do range 1 of a planet. So let's go with
You only have one mine, right?
just the one, yeah.
Okay. See, one rule I've never liked that Attack Wing did was the inclusion of fighters and the inclusion of mines because they're not very Star Trek. Like fighters didn't even appear until the Dominion War,
Yeah, I know what you
and
mean.
mines have only been a thing with the wormhole and the episode where cloaked mines came from, where I forget what it was, but it was like um, where they ran into the cloaked Romulan minefield and they had to do repairs outside the
Oh
ship.
yeah, and he got stabbed in the leg. Yeah, I remember.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's it. Calm becomes a 10 from now on.
Alrighty.
And then I'll next deploy at 8. So that is your 2 7s next.
No. Yeah, 7. I do have to be sparing with my Latinum now that I don't have Gint.
I think it's very possible you won't need more than the 2 that you've got.
Probably not. It goes without saying they're going on battle station.
Right, so that's my 8 next. So it's Picard. Let's go with that. Picard's on his decorated Federation science vessel, even though it's a Romulan science vessel.
I almost tried to move the scimitar. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. She in the blanket again? Oh. Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna have to watch that anyway. Actually, there we go.
Okay.
Yep.
The Gressroll at 10. It's going to go... there.
The good news for me is I'm very familiar with what most of these cards do, so I'm not gonna have a whole lot of instances of, oh, I should have done that different.
And I will do this, I think. No. No, you come over here, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Right. So that's all the ships down. Let's choose a map. That's a nice bright one. You happy with that one?
Yeah, it works for me.
Cool. Yep.
Here's a fun fact. Chang's Bird of Prey was the second ship I ever bought. The first was the Defiant.
Is that after a starter pack or is that before the starter pack?
After.
Okay.
I had the starter pack. Yeah, the first individual ships I bought were the Defiant and then Chang's Bird of Prey. And then one day, like a year or two into playing, I decided to choose one tournament to learn how to sensor echo. And as you can tell, I'm very fond of the mechanic.
I'm surprised you didn't go with a Romulan sensor echo for the scimitar, that curved one.
What do you mean?
In
Oh,
the
I don't usually.
because it's a free sensor echo in the new Romulan pack.
I'm not familiar with enough with it to have even known it existed.
You'll thank me later anyway. Next time you build, you might want to slap that in there because that's a lovely little addition, I thought.
Plus, Chemosite tends to make this thing terrifying enough on its own. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen my Lurin Scimitar, but it is not fun.
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's very fun for me. One of the guys in the group did a YouTube thing where he went over all the different card packs and sets. During the Ferengi one, I was one of the guests he had on. And when we got to Lurin, the torpedoes, and Chemosite, he had me specifically trot out the scimitar, and I basically said Lurin was meant to be played on the scimitar. he doesn't actually make it considered a Ferengi ship.
Yeah, got
Because
ya.
then I'd put cargo bay on there.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my lure straight away.
Okay.
So I will do lure on your scimitar.
All right.
I'll just pop that off
How
straight
does-
away. So that is. So I change the dial. I can only use a green maneuver. Can't make it fly you off the board or anything like that. But I can do
Alrighty.
green maneuver, and you're not allowed to look at it after that. So yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and flip it.
Yeah, I'll plug that in. Okay.
Alrighty.
Right. So we've got round 1. So planning phase is done. So let's get the timer going.
I'm just making sure I don't have any activation phase powers, but I don't.
Yeah, just checking the same. I don't think he's not. No, she's not. No, no, no. That's lure done. So yeah, no, we're all good to go. So it will be your 7s to activate first, and I'll start
Alright.
the timer. Good luck.
Okay. Oh, that was gentle. There's my action. I will gauge. I will cloak. You're up.
Actually, it's your 8 first.
Yeah, I figured. That's a bump, so no action for me.
Oof. We'll probably better rock it forward a little bit. It locks and
I
then.
can do that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get an angle so I can see the shadow. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Do I still get free actions or no?
Not after the bump, no.
Okay.
So bump is just
It's
no
been
actions.
a month or two.
Right, so my Romulan science vessel is going to do a 4 forwards, and it'll cloak. Okay, I'll just slap a cloak token from over here. Bye 1 shield. There we go. I will then do the rest of my 10s then. So we'll get Rakar going up. So he's going to do 4 forwards. And just take a battle stations. Where the hell's my battle stations gone? Is that it? No, that's just... Okay. Let's just take a battle stations. Then let's see if I've judged this right. Gress roll. 1 forwards. Doesn't bump. Takes a battle stations. And Khan, 1 forwards, takes a battle stations.
So close, too. But it's not a bump.
Oh, that is very close, yeah. That's closer than I was hoping for, but yeah.
It's touching, but it didn't intersect.
Yeah, there is actual separation, so that was very close.
Yep.
Okay, so that's activation phase done, so we move into the combat phase.
Hmm?
And this is where I do the plan A, at which point I don't have a plan B. So I'll start with Gen Khan, and I'll use Disruptor Bombardment.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well, never mind.
What have you forgotten?
I wasn't supposed to cloak. I was supposed to use Gowron to cloak and do a battle stations.
Oh, do it. Go for it, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gowron
Alright.
gives you battle stations and then he lets you do the action of
Yeah.
Cloak. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And because it is combat phase, I'm going to buy a battle station.
Yes. I think that is wise.
I almost reach for the green dice, and I'm like, nope, can't do that. No Gint.
So there's my forwards firing arc. This is not. Yeah, okay. Let's place down the mission token. I'm not going to be able to get the other
Gotta
two
be
in
in
there.
range 2.
Yeah, so it's in range 2, so I can plop it there, but I'm not going to be able to grab the other two ships. It's all going to be on the Scimitar.
I lucked out hard because you'd have destroyed the Takog. Or at least ripped my shields off.
Yeah, that's...
And I kind of need that ship.
Okay, well, Disruptor Bombardment anyway. Let's just get it done. So we'll take 3 time tokens on it. There we go. There's a mission token. So, how are we looking? So we start with a 4. And then we get the range bonus doubled because it's a range... so it's a range 1 attack effectively, but it is... Oh, that's only when I do primary. My bad. So it's a 5 dice attack. When the ship attacks with an upgrade that's at range... weapons upgrade at range 1, apply the range combat bonus. That's it. So
You do at least get your 1.
So I get
Which is still
5.
ridiculous.
And we...
Oh, and that's not a con that adds. Okay.
So it is just 5 dice.
Just 5, he says.
Okay. Do I use Goldemar for that, or do I use Tasha? I'll use Tasha. So I'll stick 2 time tokens on Tasha to reroll up to 3 dice. In this case, I'll just reroll the blank. And then I'll spend the battle stations for 5. Oops. And I think it's definitely a good thing you got that battle stations.
Yeah, I'll do it and take 2 damage. Okay.
Okay, so that's that one spent. Next one is going to be car. Oh no, that was car. Damn it, that was... I'm getting myself confused now. I've done the wrong ones. Alright. It's the same... It's the same anyway. So I can't reach with both. So let's just say that I did... I've done Khan. Now it's time to do Car. There we go. That makes sense. Right.
Yep.
So again, the mission token would be there. I'm attacking the Scimitar. In this particular case, I'm going to get an extra dice because of Car's ability, which, if Captain Skill is greater, so it'll be 6 dice for this one.
Never cease to amaze me how many good cards were on characters that didn't deserve them. Like, just the Hirogen did nothing. Then I'm one of those people who thinks the Kazon shouldn't have been a faction. It should have been the Delta Quadrant faction.
Well, I mean, they're sort of trying that with the newest up, the most recent one where they've given the Delta Quadrant species a bit of a boost, but I know what you mean.
The
Uh,
biggest boost they did was folding Kazon into independent with Ferengi. Because you give the Kazon Ferengi toys and it just gets ugly.
okay, so standby. I've got reroll with Balana Torres or Car. Actually, I'll use Car because I get to reroll it twice with that. So reroll it once. That's all I need, and then I'll spend the battle stations. And I won't use that ability because that's a random ability. One,
That
two, three,
is
four, five,
5 hits, which is enough to destroy the scimitar in round 1.
Oof. Okay, I was not expecting that. That was some unfortunate rolls.
Ironically, that was just enough to destroy the scimitar. If I'd made even one more dodge, which I don't think I have the ability to do. No. That is the scimitar gone in 1 round.
Oh, I've got to unlock it. There you go.
Yeah, working on that. Ah.
Okay, so that's that disruptive bombardment. 3-time tokens on that, and I mean that's plan A. That was plan A. I don't have disruptive bombardment going forwards. Nor do I have Tasha Yar for a little while. So it was just and Lure as well's gone. So
Allure is the only thing that got that for you because he was going to go all the way up.
yeah.
And
So
I'd have been able to return fire. Well, not that turn I wouldn't have, but you know what I mean.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so end phase, time token, time token, time token. And then dials. Or do I dial? Hang on a minute. I will... No, I will hold off for now. So yeah, just dials. Oops. There we go, right.
Alright, we got Chang. We got Core. Chang, Core, and interesting nonsense.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. As for these guys... yeah, we'll do that then. Possible regret, but we'll see.
Ironically, if I had gotten to switch the Kima side on, I could have gotten out of the way of that
Yeah.
because I could have added the 2 and then been out of your range for that as well.
I think so. That would have probably landed you because you would have had to have done the bank, so it would have been back to a 3 bank, which might have been
Yeah.
there. I suspect I probably still could have got you because I just placed the token there and do
Yeah.
the extra range. Right, so it is your 7.
All right.
Then
So
my
first
8.
off, gonna do Chang's free sensor echo before I move.
Yep.
Then we're gonna do Chang's actual move,
Oh, you didn't do your
and then
sensor
we're
echo yet,
going
did
to.
you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
It drifted a little bit. It was a 1 right forward.
Ah, to there. All right, got you.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to do my Gowron for a battle stations and a sensor echo.
Nice.
And I think your 8 goes if you still have one.
Yep. So it is Picard is gonna do a 1 bank to the right. Just check in for range 2. Okay, I've got everybody, so I will do a Picard gives everyone at range 2, including himself, a battle stations. He takes 2 time tokens, but Esri makes it 1. So, battle stations for everyone.
Just want to check some. Okay, yep, I've got it. Good to know. And
Yep. And then your Tagog.
did I not have a helmsman on that one? Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Yep.
Nope, didn't have a helmsman on the Chang. Okay. All right, so going to cloak as my action.
Yep.
And as a free action, let's see if it'll let me. Do I have range on anyone from here? Not really. But that's fine.
Okay. So I will move my 10s now. So the Gressroll. Where are you? Yep, Gressroll. Just a 1 forwards, but that's going to be onto the planet. So, oop. Oh, bugger.
It shook the planet.
Now, has that nudged the planet? It has, hasn't it? Crap.
I got it.
I thought I'd locked all these, but I guess I didn't.
There.
Yeah, that actually looks about right, doesn't it? Because it was
Because it was
just about
touching.
separated, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be up a little bit more, but I gotta get it closer than that in less than 3 minutes. And I don't care enough to spend those 3 minutes.
So I'm just nudging it up to there, because that's what it's doing. It's just bumping
Yeah.
and staying put. So that's it, no action, all good. And Khan, believe it or not, will be doing the same. So I will just reveal that instead of... So Khan is going to do that. And then the other one, Rakar, is going to do a 3 bank right. And possibly scan.
Just checking.
Yeah, I'll scan. Pretty sure I've got scan, yep. There we go.
Alright.
Right. Start of combat
Shoot
phase.
first.
You got anything you want to do in the combat phase?
Not particularly.
Okay, no worries. So into combat
Everything I
phase.
have happens if I shoot.
Gotcha. Yep. So let's go with. So Gressroll, no shots because Disruptive Bombardment is on cooldown. Khan possibly does. Yes, I've got a range 3 on Chang. So I might as well take it.
Okay.
No, wrong dice. There we go. Oop. Let's get rid of him. Ooh, where's he gone? There we go.
He was floating.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a pot shot on Chang. So we'll do.
I'm gonna sensor echo with a 3 up. A what now?
Alright, so who's shooting? This is Khan. So Khan, you've got nothing. Goldemar is a secondary weapon, so he's not helping. So it is just battle stations quality, and I believe it is 3 dice because I'm not at range 1. So, have it. 1. I think you're okay.
Yep. Gonna
Just.
convert that blank to an evade, so that's 4.
All right then. Next up, Rakar. Aha. What does this do for?
Yeah, bombardment as well.
Yeah. Question is, can it reach the Takog? I think it might be able to.
Don't know. I don't think so.
I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm gonna go 3 time tokens, and I'm gonna slap it. There. And then all I
I
need.
thought it had to be completely within the radius.
No, it's the same when placing mines. You can,
Uh,
as long as it's still like touching.
then either
So
my judges were wrong or they changed something.
you're still safe with the Takog.
Okay.
It's not range 1 for Takog, but it is definitely range 1 for Chang. So I will do attack on Chang. So Rakar, here we go. We're doing 4 standard. Then we've got the Gorn sensors adding an extra 1. And Rakar himself says when I'm using a upgrade that's not Romulan, I get an extra dice as well. So that's 6.
And I only roll 4 dice this time because of scan. Go ahead.
That is true. Right, so rolling. That is just about okay because I can reroll 2 with Rakar's ability.
And
And
this will be
then-
me losing the Chang.
Spend the battle stations.
Unless I get all 4 of these.
Well, you've got
Which
a
I
conversion
just
and battle
did.
stations, yes. So get rid of
So
4, so it's
hit and a
hit.
crit.
Yeah.
Alright, crit first. Something good. Power disruption. Oh no, I get an Auk.
Yeah, you can live with that.
I've never dealt with Auxes before. It's not like I'm, a player who revolves around them. What will I do?
In fairness, I think it's when dealing damage, it's supposed to be the crits last.
Oh, it is? I thought it was crits first. What was this one? Injured captain.
Oof.
Well, let me de-Aux then. No free sensor echo anymore. All right. My turn. I'm gonna shoot at Khan. Give him an ox.
Thought you might. So, take an Orcs.
Two hits and a crit. Whoops. There we go.
Okay. Defense. What do we get? We get. Oh yes, we are the spongy Gorn ships. So we get 1 defense dice, and that is it. So let's see what we get. And we have a battle stations, and I might as well spend it. So that is 1 evade, which is a hit and a crit. So that's 2 shields.
Alrighty.
And in terms of cloaking, do you decloak or are you doing something to stay cloaked?
It was a torpedo. That was a torpedo.
Oh, hang on.
Chang's bird of prey never does. Yeah.
Did you
If Chang's bird of prey fires a torpedo, it doesn't decloak.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was getting confused. I thought, why didn't you use Wharf? And then I realised it's because there was the battle stations you couldn't convert.
Well, no, I had hit, miss, crit, battle stations, so that
Yeah.
became 2 hits and a crit.
Because of
This
Wharf,
middle
yeah.
one was a miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did use him. He got used.
Right, so end phase. Take all of that away. I'm sure you'll be surprised that I didn't shoot with my science vessel, you know. All 1 dice of it.
You'd be surprised how many times 1 dice has carried the day. Like if you'd shot Chang and I'd rolled all battle stations, that's it. You just killed Chang with the science vessel.
Right, I'm going to place a mine. So, within range 2. But it can't be within range 2 of your ships. So, oof. Don't have a lot of room to work with there. Really should have put it down last turn.
I was surprised you didn't.
Yeah,
Genuinely so.
I was going to slap it around here, but yeah, I might have got greedy there.
That's the thing with mines. You really have to lay them out at the start of the game or you're not getting anything with them. Because once battle's joined, you're not going to have the room.
So I'm just going to slap that for just a second so I can move it across. Yeah. Right. I think that is just the tip there. There we go. Right, that'll do. I will lock that.
Did have to double check that the Takog had a rear arc when I originally placed it, because most of my Ferengi ships don't.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, alright, now we can do dials. Oh yeah, time token off Picard. Right.
And the only reason I haven't been placing my time tokens is because I have them set up so that unless something happens to my cards, I always have a torpedo available.
Yeah.
Now, if someone insists, I will do it, but that's just an extra step that nobody needs. that'll do.
Yeah, let's go with that then. Okay, so right, so we've done planning phase. Right, you good to go?
Yeah,
Okay, so any start of activation phase, or is that...
I think. Yes, I will give myself a scan on the Takog. This time I will use the time tokens. Alright.
Okay, so you're 7.
Yep. And I will battle stations and evade. Actually, I will battle stations. Yeah, I will battle stations and evade. Never mind. Here we go.
Okay.
8 now.
Yes, you're 8 first.
Right, let me just check here. Yep, okay, so roll your dice.
Oh, was that in, was it? Okay.
Huh?
That was in.
One less because I have a scan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's the scan gone? Is that under the...
I haven't put it up yet because I'm not done moving.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So just
It's
the
one
2.
less token to move. Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a hit. And a crit.
Ooh.
Direct hit.
It's a good thing it's not a Burrell.
Yeah. Okay, so my free action, since I'm already in the damn minefield, would be to go right here. And my action will be a target lock.
Okay. So I'm going to move that. I wish you weren't there because Picard is about to slam right into the side of you. Like so. So no battle
You shouldn't have
stations.
placed a mine.
No battle stations for everyone this time. It's unfortunate. Let's get Rakar going then. So Rakar, you're doing a 2 to the right,
Okay.
and you are going to just take a battle stations, I guess.
Why is Ricard a 10? Oh, I see. Never mind. I see it.
Yep. So Khan is going to do a 4 forwards,
Okay.
and he's orced, so no action there. And Car is going to do a 4 forwards, and he, on the other hand, will do a
Let's see what he's
battle,
trying to do.
battle stations, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
So combat phase.
Yep.
So nothing with the 2 Gorns up here. My little raider down here, though, is painfully out of range 1, which means I don't get my Gorn sensors. So Rakar, again, he's only set up for a secondary weapon. Bombardment's on cooldown, so I can't see any other way to get more than 3 dice against Chang. So 3 against
No.
3.
We're kitten. You're okay.
I will spend the battle stations on that.
Oh, wait, I need more dice. I don't know why. I thought I only had 3.
Oh, that works.
4 evades. Alright, so
Now
my
that's
turn?
just showing off.
Indeed it is. Okay. So. Because we can, I'm going to put 2 time tokens on core, and we're going to play with your science vessel. That is not a time token. There we go. Okay. So go ahead and aux your science vessel.
I feel like that Orcs is not going to affect it because, you know, it needs to be alive for it to be effective.
So 5 dice.
What's up?
You know what? Get rid of the aux. I'm gonna hit him with my primary. Because it doesn't matter, but the primary will get me 6 dice this turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Plus,
And plus the scan.
if this card is equipped to a Klingon ship, which it is, you get to add an extra hit on top of that as well, don't you?
Yep. I certainly do.
So, taking the Orcs away.
Nope, 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 nope. So that is 4 hits. I don't think I have anything else that'll boost that.
So I get, what do I do? So I get 2 standard, then I would get another 4, but you've got a scan. That is not the right dice. So it is 5 dice.
5 dice, and you need at least 2 evades.
Here we go.
Or you need to evade not that many.
So
That is
1,
2
2.
hits.
That is death. 1, 2. Bye bye, Picard.
Yeah, do I get mined again leaving the field or no?
Depends. If you remain in range 1 by the end of your movement, then yes. But if you
Okay.
are clear of it, then no, you're fine.
Let's see, who do I want to hit? I'm gonna go after Chang again with the bird of prey. That is 4 dice.
Which one are you going after? Sorry, you're going after Khan.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Come here, buddy. Hey, purple. Alright, so that is 2 hits, 2 crits.
This
Good kid.
is death unless I can get an evade.
Yep. And it still might be if you get direct hit.
Nope, that is dead. So let's do this in order. So shield is 1, then hit and 2 crits. 1. Engine room fire. Stunned helmsman. Owie.
Didn't get to use the target lock, but I also didn't need it. Go on, kitten. You can leave. Where did he go now? Is that your feet? Go on.
Okay, so that is a dead Khan.
The roommate's kitten is a four-legged shadow. It's impossible to see him in the dark. All right, now
Like I said,
things get interesting.
spongy. Spongy Gorn Raiders. Time token off of Gressroll. Time token off of Blue Gord Raider.
Token and token. If I decide to be so bold.
Gorn Raider Khan. There we go.
I'm busting you up a bit.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's just reinforced the whole Gorn a spongy. I mean, a science vessel exploding, that's, it's no news to anyone, but is this... I don't know if this might be my first time playing Gorn. No, I don't think it is. Where do I go?
I don't know. I don't like how point and click the Gorn can be. At least when you play the Tholians, you need a lot of them or a lot of time to make the web viable.
I did play around with that idea as well with Life of Piracy, but you're right, too much time needed.
Well, I did like 6 Tholian vessels, and since they don't have to be interconnected webs, just however many, by the second turn you have 10 dice webs.
So planning
Then it's
phase
just like,
is done. Activation phase. What we got? You're 7 then.
let's check here. Okay, we're good. We're going to target lock and battle stations. You're up.
You're 8 next.
Okay.
Yep, you're clear.
Perfect. And now we're going to do my free action. Just like so. And then my action, which will be a target lock. Because why not?
Rakar is feeling slightly victimized. Let's get the Gressroll out the way because he's out of the fight currently. So that's just going to be a turn to the right with a battle stations.
I don't think he's got range on me.
I don't...
He has range.
Oh, okay. That's something, I guess.
It's range 3, but it's range.
And then Rakar is going to do a 1 forwards, which may or may not have got me... It has got me the range 1. That's also quite handy. That's also just going to be a battle stations.
Okay.
And then we move into the combat phase.
Indeed. Kisha?
Right, who am I going to do first? Alright, let's... So if I did... Okay, so I could bomb... Yeah, okay, Car's bombardment is back, so I might as well give the bombardment a go. How is Chang doing? Chang's not doing too well, is he? He's got one hull.
They both got one hull left.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll use the bombardment. So I'll take 3 time tokens. I will slap it down at range 2. But... Yep, that pretty much guarantees it.
Yep. Okay.
So it's Car shooting, so this will be 6 dice because of Car's higher captain skill. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wrong dice. My bad. Force a habit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, rolling. I will use Torres for this blank. And I will use Car for this blank. And I'll re-roll him a second time. And I'll spend the battle stations.
Alright, and that is a kill for you.
Not through lack
And
of
I'll
trying,
spend
though.
it because 2 hits.
Has that got Klingon cloaking device? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. So
It does, but
So that converts as
that's
well.
still...
And yeah,
Yeah.
just the one, though. One sneaks through.
Yep. Alrighty. And now things get interesting. Because I don't think you have a shot on me anymore.
No, Ricard doesn't have a shot.
Alright, so I am at... What is that, 4 dice? 4 dice. Let's do... Go ahead and ox yourself.
I am oxed.
And I'm going to re-roll all 4 of those.
Okay.
Much
yeah,
better.
that works. This is a secondary weapon, so no range bonus, so I will use my very highly coveted 1 dice defense. Lovely. That is 2 shields.
Shields
ahead.
down and a crit.
So this is on 3 shields and a crit.
Yep.
And it is a console fire. I will use that to remind me.
Okay.
And that is the end of that round.
That is, and that's all my time tokens stripped. So.
End phase, take that away. 1 time token off there, 1 time token off there.
Okay. Oh, and I disabled the weapons for that shot.
Okay.
If nothing else, I'm giving a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, considering the amount of bombardments you've taken, yeah, definitely. Let's go. Car is turning.
That helmsman really helped with the minefield, because that might have stripped me in the first round without me ever firing a shot.
Hmm. Okay, let's try that. So, planning phase done. Activation.
Yep. Yeah, I'll do the helmsman. I don't know if it's gonna do me any good, but I'll do it anyway. Right, so. It's this way? Oh, that's a bump. So let's undo that. Which will be to re-enable advanced weapons.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Gressroll is going to do a 1 forwards. Take a battle stations. And this Gorn Raider down here is going to do a 2 forwards, clear the orcs, and repair the console fire. Yeah. And that is that for that round, I think.
Yep. I'm set up for next round already.
Okay, combat phase. So, time token off bombardment. I shall... Oh. 2 seconds.
Wow, there's still 23 minutes left. I'm sitting here thinking we're down to like 7 or something.
It feels like it, doesn't it? Alright,
It just goes to show, it's like I tell people, win or lose, my matches are not long.
trying to work this distancing out. It's not going to work, is it? Okay, alright, we'll just do it that way then. That's a different way of doing it, but...
The funny thing is I could play this smart or I could play this like a Klingon. Either way, it's going to be over quick because I have one hit that I can take. But I'm also quite capable of taking you out in a couple of shots.
Oh yeah, I'm spongy. As previously mentioned, very spongy. So I have to make sure every hit counts. Right, ready on your...
Alright, so no activation phase this time. We're going to do one of these. And I will evade this turn.
Okay. Rakar is going to do a come about and take an orcs, and the Gressroll is going to do a come about and take an orcs. No actions for you. Right. We move into the combat phase, where I believe
If you're sure you want to do that this round.
nothing there. There will be a really pathetic 3 dice shot from the Gressroll against the Takog.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So it will be... Yep, 3 dice. And I will use... car... Oh no, it's 4 dice, sorry, because I've got car, haven't I? So let's roll that one before I decide what... Okay, and then I'll use car's reroll on this one for 2 hits, 2 crits. Nice.
That is enough. That is just enough. And
Okay.
if you had been range 2, that would have finished me. Because I would have had that extra evade die.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Well,
And that,
that's
that
virtually
opens
right.
up my scanny boys.
End phase. Time token off. Planning phase. I did one bombardment, then I did one forward. Two. One there. And then one there. Yeah. Okay. I was literally trying to work out in my mind. I thought I got that bombardment back very quickly, but yeah.
Oh no, we've been drifting around for a while now. I'm going to change this real quick. Know what I want to do with it. Play today.
Okay. Over to you.
Alrighty. We're going to start off with a 1 green forward. And then we're going to free action Sensor Echo. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to action. And that action will be to evade. Also, I'm going to reactivate my Scanny Boys again. Now I will do the Drifties. Regret that. Oh well. That's going to cost me the game, probably.
So Rakar's gonna do a bank, clear the orcs, take a battle stations, and you have probably bumped Car though. Car's just gonna do a yep, slam straight into you. Does clear the orcs though, but yeah, that is no action for Car.
More importantly, I do have a shot. Assuming
Okay,
you don't take me out this round.
so combat phase.
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
Within 20 minutes. That's how long the timer is. I don't think it'll last that long.
I'm gonna finally use the special combat bonus thing that the Gorn sensors give me a primary weapon. So
Okay.
Car is shooting. So it starts with 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. Then I get Gorn sensors. So it would be range 1, but it doubles it, and then I get Car giving me 6.
Okay.
So it's 6 dice, no
See
battle
this shot?
stations, but I've got passive rerolls, so... Okay, so Car allows me to reroll 1 twice, so I'll do... Nope. Yes, and then I'll use Balana for this one.
And that's gonna probably seal the deal unless I get a perfect die roll. No.
No.
And that's game. Congrats.
Cheers. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, what would I have gotten here with 5 dice? Just for my own benefit. It wouldn't have killed you because I don't have that many dice, but... Nothing. I'd have gotten 3 hits. Which isn't even enough to drop all your shields.
Yeah, it was pretty hard ask once you lost Chang as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, originally I was going to turn and then Sensor Echo. I'm like, no, I'm going to move up and I'll drift and get outside your range. And I should have done a 2 instead of a 1, because then you'd have scooted past me and I'd have had a rear arc on you.
Yeah, I also had some pretty good dice rolls as well. Even the minefield
Yeah.
doing that hit and crit was like I don't normally have that good dice rolls with Minecraft, so. But okay, all right. Well, this it's been interesting with these Gorn Raiders.
I lost, but I kicked your teeth in on the way out, so I'm happy.
Oh god, yeah. Khan took an absolute beating. Picard just vanished, just evaporated, and Ricard was well on his way to being dust as well. So yeah, definitely.
All right, let me get off.
Yep.
'Cause I had to bump the girlfriend off to do the match because my schedule's weird. Period. So
No worries, mate. Well, thanks for the game
good
anyway.
luck in the next rounds.
Yes, you too. And
Yeah.
yeah, take care.
Can you report the score for me?
Yeah, no problem.
Alrighty.
All right, see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.